Join the voice chat, Lucas. Join the voice chat. Join the damn voice chat. Join the voice chat. Join it. Join it, Lucas. Join the voice chat. The voice chat. It's doing nothing. I'm just act. It's so. It's so funny. I'm so stupid.
The late 80s and 90s. The ship was only around 14,000 tons and able to hold a maximum of 550 passengers and 250 crew. She featured a dining room, several lounges and bars, a casino, and an open sun deck with swimming pool. Not exactly a large ship at all by today's standards, but at the time, that wasn't all that uncommon. The largest cruise ship in the world was Royal Caribbean's Monarch of the Seas at 73,000 tons, which compared to other ships carrying passengers for pleasure.
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason. You should know that.
You can't peel me!
I'm a goddamn... Heads up. Scouts on the ridgeline. We do this quiet, Mason.
Yeah, you're the expert in quiet.
I'm a goddamn onion, Mason.
You sure we can trust the police, Adler?
Mason?
This guy's done more.
Wait, Mason? Ah! Woods! I thought he died. What's happening? I've only played Black Ops 1 and 4, so I may be out of the loop. We don't negotiate with terrorists. Whoa! Nice! Your war crime committing skills are remarkable. Come on, Adler, let me kneecap this guy. Teach this punk a lesson. or the Black Ops sent their regards. Doesn't make sense. Challenge completed. Oh, wait. The game's encouraging war crimes.
Kasim is out of the picture.
Hudson! Is this before or after Black Ops 1? I'm so out of the loop. And it's COD, who cares?
Command, come in. This is Black Cheddar. I spot 5 tangos moving some cargo.
That's all we've ever wanted.
What was that?
You are not cleared for takeoff! Stop now, by order of the Black Ops.
Tango Zulu, Niner Niner. We are in pursuit. Repeat, we are in pursuit. Oh, what? What the fuck?
An Percy XD! I remember these. I feel like I'm in the Toy Story car chase. Oh, shit's going down now. Oh, look at it. Oh, this is the true essence of COD. My synapses are getting fried. I can feel it.
You won't be able to stop him this time. Stop who? Perseus. Bullshit. Perseus is dead.
Yeah, ancient Greece was ages ago.
Who the fuck is Perseus?
Percy Jackson.
The Russian spy known as Perseus. Oh, Perseus. The CIA's analysts consider him to be the single largest threat to the free world.
No, that's America. Hang on a second. Mason is Perseus. Mason is voiced by Sam Worthington, who also played Perseus in Clash of the Titans. I just figured out the ending to the game. Oh, it's this scene. It's this scene. I'm already laughing because of all the memes. Press F to send crack to the sinners. Wait, what's all this? Oh, I can make my own Black Ops. That's not right. So my alias is Bell. Okay, I got this. First name Alexander. You already know where this is going. Ah, it's beautiful. I sense a disturbance in the force. It's as if 1,000 gamers are screeching.
We're going back to Vietnam.
Sweet, I'll go get the soundtrack ready. I call dibs on the aux cord. Pilot, could you stop the rotors? I can't hear the music very well. That's just way beyond my range, unlike these Vietnamese who are very much in range of my machine gun. That is a fortified building. Oh, take cover, flash out. Sims, keep him busy. I have an idea. Alexa, what time is it?
Time for the master flank.
The master of the flanks, a Black Ops tactic. Now this is Vietnam. Oh, what's that? An innocent fishing village? Nice. Your civilian killing skills are remarkable.
Dropping 5 payloads of democracy on the targets. Jesus Christ.
Don't thank me. Thank Bell. He's the one who just snagged us a fucking phone book full of Soviet intel.
Bell. Phone. They knew what they were doing. I feel manipulated. There's optional missions in COD now? Oh, you play as Mason in these. Alright. Nice to meet you. Hope you guess my name.
Hey, what's up? Welcome to the Minecraft episode of Boundary Break, a show where we basically take the camera anywhere we want to try and find secrets and new discoveries to some of our favorite games. Now, I know a few of you might be a little bit skeptic about a Boundary Break episode of Minecraft, but bear with me, I think you're going to find a couple surprises here and there. And some of you may have not seen any of this at all. So, please enjoy my take on the Minecraft episode of Boundary Break. So first of all, I want to address something that seems to be the number one thing that people kept telling me over and over when I was starting this episode that you can't do. And that one thing was you can't reach the sun. Now the truth is you can reach the sun and the moon, of course, but it's not easy. And it's not easy because you have to essentially make a tool that allows you to do only that. Thankfully, someone made that tool. I want to thank Toothpaste Vixen for creating this tool that was just done out of sheer curiosity. And as a result of their hard work, we can now reach the sun. Now, what's happening whenever you use any tool provided to you by the developers of Minecraft, the sun and the weather and even the stars themselves, the camera that you use no matter what, and they are always 100 blocks away from it. However, if you use the tool and it disables the parenting, you can now finally reach it. You can see that both the sun and the moon are not blocks, but in fact just flat textures. Textures that are not modeled on both sides, mind you. And as you can see for the stars, they basically make up a dome shape. And by taking the camera outside the dome, you can see the rounded shape that it makes around the player. Also, if you explore far enough, you can see that the sun and the moon are always in the game at all times. They're just slowly rotating before it eventually gets from night to day. And so, for example, in this clip here, you can see the sun is inside the void. Before we jump into the next part of the video, I'd like to thank today's sponsor, Filmora 10. I think the most daunting task about starting a YouTube channel is trying to figure out how to use the editing software. Well, the good thing is that Filmora 10 is a popular video editor for beginners, as well as being a competent tool for experienced video editors. because it is incredibly easy to use, but it's packed full of amazing features, and you can test it out completely free. And best of all, they've added new features that are incredibly handy as a YouTuber, including motion tracking, keyframing, color matching, and audio ducking. But honestly, the best stuff about this software is that it has royalty-free music, so you can avoid big companies like Universal trying to take the money from your hard work. Filmora also has great video effects, video transitions, filters, and even animated title templates. Seriously, if you ever wanted to ask me what is a great editing software to start with if you're going to do a YouTube channel, I could totally recommend to you Filmora, which you can try out for free to formulate your own opinion with. And not only that, but the guys at Filmora 10 is giving away a 1-year license to one of you who leaves a comment down below about your experience with it. So make sure you download it and give it a try. There is literally nothing to lose. And again, thank you very much, Filmora. Anyways. Okay, now let's talk about stuff that you can find inside of a model. In most cases, you're going to go inside of a character model, and you're going to find that the inside of the head just has a mirrored texture of the opposite face that you happen to be looking inside of. But in some very rare cases, you might find something you're not supposed to see. One of the most infamous mobs in Minecraft is the Enderman. And if you take the camera inside of his head, you're going to find that his eyes are not quite the same as they are on the outside. In fact, if the inside of the head was fully lit, the eyes would look pitch white. But you might notice the fact that it's not lit. And there lies the answer to this mystery. The Enderman has a feature to his body the same as the spider, which is that the eyes of the character defy the logic of the lighting of the game. And in the case of the spider, it still is a matching texture, regardless of the fact that on the inside it's just not lit, whereas on the outside it is. But for the Enderman, the pupils on his eyes are missing. But that's totally fine because you're not supposed to be able to see this anyway. It may also be a relic of a beta version of the Enderman, a detail that the developers never chose to change because why should they? The eyes on the outside are masks. As you'll see in the files here, Enderman's eyes are separated from his body. And the reason for this is because in order to pull off that lighting effect, his eyes need to be a mask that's placed over the model. And when placed perfectly, you can't even see the layers between the eyes and the body itself. It may as well just be completely attached to it. And then there's the Guardian. Now this is something that the developers have taken the time to change. If you played the most recent version
Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, get on fucking line. Seriously, bro. Bro. Are you actually fucking kidding me? Why do people do this, like, all the fucking time? Okay, if you don't have time to play the damn game, don't get on the damn game.
Let's take what we can from this and move on.
In what way is this fucking fair?
Mission clock is ticking. Happy hunting. You're our last man. Heads down. Time to go.
Motherfucker.
Let's take what we can from this and move on.
D, I got you my sight. Got shot.
It's no mean to get toxic over a kill, buddy. So I don't know what the big excitement is here.
We trained for this. You know what to do. You're our last man. Heads down.
Your bitch ass down.
Take what we can from this and move on.
Is your heart now? Is your heart?
Man, bro, nice to know that someone gets way too overpumped over a kill. Wow.
Yeah, now, look at it, look at it.
Bro, like, fuck you. Like, if you're one of those people who do that, fuck you. Seriously. Like, there's no reason why you should do that. Like, I don't get that. Like, just because you get a damn kill doesn't mean that you could be like, oh yeah, got you in my sight, fuck you. Yeah, it's not fucking fair. Also, if you're gonna be AFK, fuck you. Like, I'll kill you myself. In no way is that fucking fair. In no way.
However, back when the Guardian was first introduced, if you took the camera inside the model, you would see that there was a red texture inside of it, which is a little bit unusual. There was no function to the mob that would allow you to see any of this. I mean, if I was to speculate, there are cracks on the body of the Guardian. Maybe at one point you could have used your pickaxe to break open the shell. Well, regardless, this could be interpreted as flesh, maybe. And so this is a likely speculation as to why the developers took the time to remove it in future patches of the game. And also, curiously, on the texture sheet, there is Jeb written on the texture sheet itself, which is incredibly likely to be a reference to Jeb, the nickname of Jens Bergensten, who is currently the lead creative designer of Java and Bedrock editions of Minecraft. And that's not the only time developers have left behind messages in the texture sheets. They now removed Pig Zombie from the game, had messages written inside of his texture sheet as well. Over in the upper center, you can see that it says Xphobia. I know it looks like it says Zaphobia, but I did a little research and apparently the original artist likes to pronounce it as Xphobia. And in the bottom right hand corner as the shorthand for thanks. Now you're not able to see this on the model itself because all this is written in the dead zone areas of the texture sheet. Here's a tweet from the original artist that confirms the origin of the message itself. It was left behind by Notch, thanking Xphobia for his work on the model. And for some reason the zombies always seem to have all these weird oddities about them. So here's what the original texture sheet for a zombie looks like. It's still used to this day. And here's an early version of what the villager zombie looks like. Now you might notice that the shirt for the villager zombie is the same. Fortunately, taking the camera inside of its head won't show you anything, but taking a look at its character sheet will tell you everything you need to know. It is the exact same texture sheet as the zombie, only they added a head to the villager on the bottom of the texture sheet. And so this model just essentially ignores the textures of the zombie head itself and instead uses what's down below on the texture sheet to make the model of the villager head. I just thought that was really interesting. But anyways, time to look at some stuff that's out of bounds yet again. This right here is an early version of the minecart. This is also patched out in later versions of the game. And just below the bottom of the minecart is another texture that's completely unused. This is likely to represent dirt being stored inside of the minecart. It's hard to say, but here's
Another weekend road trip. Spent redefining the world.
Here's how that looks without the official texture obstructing it. And now it's time for a viewer request. As always, you can follow me on Twitter if you ever want to make a request for a game that I'm currently working on. It also gives you an idea of what games are coming up next. But anyways, the viewer requested to see inside of the Ender Dragon egg. And I was a little bit surprised by this request. You have to understand that normally when you take the camera inside of any mob or any object, you just tend to get an empty space inside. But for the Ender Dragon egg, there's a silly little technique used here. What you would imagine to just be an object just completely modeled to look the way it does, instead uses a series of cuboids stacked on top of each other to create the layers. And each ridge that has a different width is just another cuboid. And I guess a couple other things that are kind of fun to mention too. Anything that you have to shear also has the part of the model that you get to see when you shear something inside of the model that's pre-sheared. Hope that made sense. I'm just going to take the camera inside. So for the sheep here, for example, you can see the shaved body inside of the wool body. And for the snowman here, you can see the snowman head inside of the pumpkin head. And I personally thought that was cool. I'm sure there's going to be some of you that are like, oh, come on, really? You're going to show us that? Fine, I'll show you something that you probably haven't seen before. Thanks to Toothpaste Vixen, who also provided the camera to be able to reach the sun, we can now see the menu at another angle. Yes, that means the HUD, including the font on top of the HUD, all exist in a 3D space. And so then you may ask, what about the background? Is the background a 3D space? I mean, it's pretty clear that it's an image, right? Well, yeah, it is. As we pull the camera away, you can see the skybox for both the older background and the newer background. And really quick, I want to point attention to something that's really interesting. The void for the old background has a white to gray gradient, something that's not present in the new background, which is just a stark white. Now, when thinking about a guest to bring onto this episode, I thought of no one better than Ant Venom, who dedicates most of his content to Minecraft itself. Hey, what's up? So today we're going to be looking at some out-of-bounds content for Uncharted 4. Before we get to that, I just want to say a big thank you to the people involved, which is Specklizer, who got all the footage for this episode, and Henry for editing this episode. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Credit where it's due. And with that said, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is probably one of the most interesting things in the whole game, and that's the fact that there is a Crash Bandicoot world inside of Uncharted 4. There's a scene where you're allowed to play the first level of Crash Bandicoot, which is in the context of the main characters playing the game. But to pull this off, they didn't simply emulate the game, but instead had a fully modeled world underneath the map. And everything that you see in this demo is all in a 3D space, so even the PlayStation logo is in a 3D space. Now, there's two different versions of Crash Bandicoot in this map, and that's because one of them is the main menu Crash Bandicoot, while the other one's the playable version. Probably one of the coolest things is that the developers knew that you would never be able to see the opposite sides of any of this geometry, and so moving the camera back around will show you that it's not modeled on all sides. If you take the camera into the bathroom while you're playing Crash Bandicoot, you can see that the reflection in the mirror is a little bit warped. Yeah, by saying a little bit, I think I might have understated it. Also, lastly, here's the results screen for when you complete a level. Now let's talk about the main menu. Now, normally the camera doesn't move around in this scene, and so what you're about to see is very perplexing and odd and unusual, because there's lots of stuff outside the player's view that seems to be rendered here, like this mountain that's supposed to be used as a backdrop element. Not only is it something that's never seen, but it's also something that is fully modeled, and it's very clear that a certain amount of work went into this, meaning that at some point there probably was an intention to see it. Also, clipping the camera through here shows you a series of props that are also completely unused and unseen. They're all lined up pretty well, which means it's probably likely that they were stored here to be used, but then later scrapped. Moving on, we got the boat intro here, and we have a very classic developer technique. You can find this in the Silent Hill 2 episode, as well as the recent Animal Crossing New Horizons episode. There is a large square of sea that just follows the player around, which saves a ton on resources. Here's a fun little tidbit from the orphanage. If we move the camera around, it becomes very obvious that the trees and bushes just continue to stare at you, always facing the camera position. It's a nice little technique that allows the developers to use 2D textures without having to have the illusion break. Also, check this out real quick. We got a soundery break. I'm never going to use that term again. But what we have here is a sound bank stored in this spot that's near the river. So I'm going to remain quiet for a second so you can hear that. Anyways, with all that said, let's do a zoom out of the orphanage map itself, which has an insane amount of details, as the Uncharted maps typically do. Alright, moving on, we got the prison, and over here we have a lower detail version of the prison that's only loaded when you trigger the old prison cutscene. And let's be honest, even as a low poly version of anything in Uncharted, this is still a pretty impressive looking environment. And I say that because you can still make out the lines in the bricks, and you can also see stains on the walls. It's pretty nice. But by far one of my favorite things in this episode is a random glowing object that's way outside the boundaries. Taking the camera all the way over here is going to show you a untextured 2D object that has an error message from the developers. It says missing material. It's very interesting that this even exists. It's hard to say whether or not it's supposed to be a table or if it's just literally supposed to be a surface to place the plate on. But for some reason, there's an empty plate on top of it. By the way, if you are subscribed to the channel, make sure you check your sub box every single Friday and look for the Boundary Break logo somewhere in your feed. It won't be posted every Friday, but it's a guarantee that every new episode will be posted on a Friday. Definitely a good way to make sure you never miss an episode. Here's something pretty cool. Even though these two areas are completely separate from one another, they're both loaded in the same map. So taking the camera outside the boundaries of the sometimes we're playing a video game when we find something that, In the past two Best of the Year discoveries, I joked about the previous year not necessarily being the greatest, but this year is a whole nother story. Well, hopefully there's nothing wrong with Cyberpunk 2077. Regardless, let's just focus on the positives and look into the top 10 mysteries and discoveries of 2020.
Hola!
Brought to you by Hunted Killer. Go to huntedkiller.com/oddheader and use oddheader for 20% off your first box. Zelda's Adventure. Thanks to Fidofield and Carter Stevens for letting me know this discovery on my Twitter. Follow me for more updates to mysteries there. 1994 Zelda's Adventure is a rare Zelda title that was not developed by Nintendo, but instead by Philips Interactive Media for their failed CDI, a move only agreed by Nintendo to compensate for backing out of a CD-based development deal with the company. Nintendo likely regretted this move even further when Zelda's Adventure ended up being known as one of the worst games of all time. Because of this, not many have spent time with the game looking for secrets never meant to be found, except for Chicote, who runs Chicote.com, a blog dedicated to archiving everything about the CDI that looks straight out of 1994 itself. In 2019, when ripping assets from Zelda's Adventure for the site, Chicote found a sprite that he wasn't sure was meant to be in the game. Then, 26 years after the game's release, the Monday Seed this year went to this screen under the assumption that the sprite may have been a surfer that would somehow appear on the water, and decided to select the diamond, hold the use button for exactly 6.5 seconds, when this suddenly happened.
Radical, dude! Totally!
Now you're probably thinking, what? It's believed the skater is actually a character from Food Dude, an unreleased title that was being developed by the same team where Food Dude would have to dodge junk food on his skateboard or else die of heart failure. Damn, to think that Philips Interactive Media could have produced a game worse than this. BioShock, The Collection. Thanks to Manic Wretch for submitting this discovery on my Discord server. Although BioShock The Collection was released in 2016, a new discovery was found only this year in the Minerva's Den DLC for BioShock 2. Throughout the game, the player seeks out the Thinker, a supercomputer with boundless capabilities such as predicting the future or emulating a lost one. When the player finally finds himself in the control booth of the Thinker, United States of Hell on the BioShock wiki noticed for the first time near the console of the supercomputer, where punch cards can be found scattered all across the desk. A new additional punch card could be found leaning against the desk that only appears in the remaster. That's been waiting here to be found since 2016. That was never found before. On it were the words, "There's always a lighthouse." Upgrade Tech on the BioShock subreddit ripped the punch card from the game when he realized the hole punches at the end were Morse code. And translated to .com. From here they found there's always a lighthouse.com that's been online since 2016 and does nothing more than produce a page with a story image and a tab that says stay tuned, which confuses players as not only was a new BioShock announced in 2019, but also, according to reports, game development began sometime after 2017, despite the site being up since 2016. Many Redditors have also adjusted the contrast on the site's page, revealing that there may be a hidden image, though honestly I think that one's a bit of a reach. Synergist. Thanks to frequent contributor on the channel Hajime the Fool and Rocco's for submitting this discovery on my Discord server. 1996's Synergist is mostly known as Vicarious Vision's first video game, long before making games like this year's Tony Hawk 1 and 2. The mystery that's plagued the game since release was a review by Coming Soon magazine that said somebody official told them that an Easter egg remained to be found that would provide every answer to the game. In 2014, Yes on the RPG Codex forum made a post to get to the bottom of the mystery. I-23 this year managed to find a broken watch in the game for the first time ever, but again the community was at a loss. That changed when Sydney in the thread gathered some friends to reverse engineer the Easter egg with the hex editor, finally managing to uncover the Easter egg for the first time in 25 years. It also involved clicking on a random photo frame 7 times, so if it could have been solved without hacking is still unknown.
And was it the be-all, end-all Easter egg that would answer every question and mystery in the game? Actually, yes, as the Easter egg was the game's project director coming out of a drawer and explaining everything there was to know about the game.
A major theme in the story is reincarnation, as evidenced by the various infinity symbols and circle motifs.
The director, Karthik Bala, also mentions a Science Synergist design Bible that he'll send you if you find this Easter egg, and to email him at chance@thematrix.com, which no longer exists as thematrix.com was sold to a little franchise a couple years later, which means Karthik is probably on his own private island at this point. It remains to be seen if Karthik actually intends on sending Sydney the prize.
Just as a disclaimer, this offer ends when I want it to.
You son of a Batman. Arkham Knight. Thanks to Oopart and Ploopy for submitting this on my Discord server. The Batman Arkham series is notorious for exceptionally hard to find Easter eggs. For example, in 2009's Arkham Asylum, the developer revealed an Easter egg after nobody found it, unveiling a hidden room by blowing up a random wall meant to tease the next game in the series. And another hidden room was found in the next installment, Arkham City, but another room was never found to exist after that. That changed this year when IBX 3671 managed to find for the first time in 2015's Arkham Knight that by using a no-clip hack you could find a hallway behind a random wall in the orphanage, which leads to a bizarre set of televisions. Additionally, IBX found floating out of bounds the same set of TVs with a mysterious image on the screen, believed to be Ratcatcher, who was alluded to throughout the games but never actually appeared. It's also said to be an early concept of Scarecrow or Ace Chemicals worker, who do actually appear in the game. And thanks to my good friend, YouTuber, and hacker Slippy Slides, we were able to get a better look at the room and these objects than we were ever able to see before. Talking with both the Eggs Finder, IBX 3671, and Slippy Slides, there definitely seems to be a possibility here that there could be more to be found, with IBX noting he was particularly suspicious of the creepy doll in the room. But if this is another well-hidden Easter egg tucked away in an Arkham game, it may be another few years before we crack this one open. Wreckfest. Thanks to T-Jax Rockets for sharing this one with me on my Twitter. THQ's Nordics Wreckfest is a racing simulator that released in early access on Steam in 2014, later going public on Windows and console in 2018. Earlier this month, T-Jax Rockets was having a normal race on the Eagles Peak Motor Park track when he noticed if he were to go through this gap and carefully dodge the standing people, he could easily get out of bounds. T-Jax was surprised to find an enormous environment surrounding the track, when he noticed grazing cattle that couldn't normally be seen in the game. And then TJ uncovered something that absolutely nobody would have expected, as he found a cow standing on its hind legs holding a machine gun. Unfortunately, JLSS 1997 asked developer Bugbear Entertainment why this was here and never received a response, leaving us completely in the dark about this utterly ridiculous discovery. Minecraft. Have you ever looked at the title screen of Minecraft and wondered if it was an actual location in its procedurally generated world? I didn't think so. However, for players like Tom Lacko, he believed that the location could be found by finding the seed, which is a line of code that generates whenever an environment is created in Minecraft. Now, I'm not Vsauce, but if I could explain this as best I could, Tom Lacko gathered a team and recreated everything they could find, figuring out things like the world axis and the z-coordinates from the clouds, as well as recorded the exact placement of the grass and the borders of the different terrain. Tom Lacko turned it over to Minecraft enthusiast Minecraft at Home, who asked volunteers to band their computers together to increase the processing power it would take to generate the millions of possible seeds that could be matched. And finally, after 9 years of questioning if it was even a real location, the team finally found the seed, proving if you put your mind to anything along with the combined processing power of 54.5 exaflops of multiple computers, anything is possible. Now to just find the title screens for version 1.13, 1.14, 1.15, Pokemon Sapphire. This year, a glitch was discovered for the first time in Pokemon Sapphire 18 years after release. The glitch causes boulders to multiply when being pushed around with the strength ability, soft-locking the player from completing a puzzle in the rest of the game. If you're wondering why the hell is this ranked so high on this list, seems a little fishy. Well, you'd be exactly right, because the discovery was made by a fish. Lava the fish belonging to a YouTuber named Mutekumaru, who found the discovery by, well, swimming in a fish tank. As the owner tracked Lava with a laser as it moved across a board of different commands, which were then input into the game. Lava found the glitch after swimming for 2,000 hours on a live stream. which Mutekumaru had set up as a way of keeping people inside and dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic. Me and a fish managed to find an 18-year-old glitch this year while thousands of human beings stared at a fish on a screen. Thanks, Lala, for making us further question what the hell has happened to our lives, as if 2020 wasn't already going swimmingly. Halo Combat Evolved. Shortly after the release of Halo Combat Evolved on the PC in 2003, a mysterious image of a woman was found on a texture on the multiplayer map boarding action. Unfortunately, just as players got excited to look for the answer, a Bungie developer explained it was originally part of an Easter egg by the map's designer before he left the company, and they ended up removing it from the game. Well, earlier this year, an unfinished version of Halo was leaked online, and modder Alien3755 was exploring the leaked version of the map boarding action when he noticed there was a ledge that wasn't there in the final game. At the end was a wall without collision, and on the other side was the long-lost Easter egg players have wondered about for 17 years. The mystery of who the woman was also solved in a comment on a Rocket Sloth video. As developer Derek Moore shared, "Thanks for the vid. She's my wife," making this long-lost removed Easter egg contender for most wholesome discovery of the year. But if you follow me on Twitter, you may already know the proposal I hid as a secret message in my last video, found by Muga on Twitter. And guess what? She said yes. So I'll leave it to you who really had the most wholesome discovery of the year. I'm just going to add that mine actually made it into the final product. Battlefield 5. Thanks to the people down below for submitting this through oddheader.com. You may remember the removed Battlefield 5 Easter egg from my video 5 removed Easter eggs, where Danny on PC and friends found by standing on 4 random panels on the training map. A staircase puzzle appeared in a race towards the sky. Unfortunately, before they could finish the puzzle, DICE issued a patch that quickly removed it, leaving it a mystery whether or not the Easter egg would ever appear again. Well, last month, players were scrolling through the search browser when an audio cue played and a page called The Challenge suddenly appeared. It later turned out they were actually supposed to spell out T-E-E-E-T in Morse code in the menu, which was the name of a Twitter account fans noticed was sending mysterious videos to DICE designer Nicholas Ostron in September, and also briefly appeared in his profile description. In the challenge came the return of the puzzle to the sky, far more fleshed out than what was seen before. The puzzle became a worldwide race, as players across the globe amassed to solve the puzzle's many elaborate pieces, until finally the French won, as Matrix, Manavader, Legumin, and Robin Lowe finally managed to solve the puzzle, before DICE tried to remove it again. With it came a glorious animation to celebrate the landmark discovery, as well as a new skin. Well, I guess we have the friends we made along the way. Word quickly spread about a second ending to the staircase, when earlier this month the Chinese team Misty Rain X, Happy Water, iPhone/SI, and JZW95 uncovered the true ending. This time featuring a giant megalodon, which is an ongoing gag throughout the series, making this without question one of the most epic ways to round out an Easter egg as well as this terrible year. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Thanks to Bribe for submitting this from my website oddheader.com. In my video this year, Endings Not Meant to Be Found, I talked of an ending found in the data of Metal Gear Solid 5 that was supposed to activate when all of the players in online together disarmed all of the nukes in the game. Despite trying for years since 2015, players never got anywhere close. I ended that video saying that the ending being legitimately solved didn't seem very likely, and that it perhaps worked as commentary by Hideo Kojima about our own world's inability to disarm across the globe. Well, it turns out only 2 weeks after I covered it on my channel, PS4 players made me eat my own words, though I admit for the better, as they somehow managed to legitimately achieve the ending by getting everybody to disarm every single nuke they had in the game. Now that's the kind of discovery that restores faith in humanity, and also exactly the kind of story we need in 2020 right now. And if you're interested in solving more of your own mysteries at home, you'll definitely want to check out Hunter Killer's Blair Witch. But first, if you've never seen Blair Witch Project before, I highly suggest you watch it now. It's actually my favorite horror movie of all time, which is why I was hugely excited. In the last Easter eggs that haven't been found, I said since we might be at home stuck for a while, it might be a good time to solve some Easter eggs that still haven't been found. Well, unfortunately, not much has changed. This is why today we're diving into 7 more Easter eggs that still haven't been found. Part 3. Brought to you by Manscaped. Go to
travel beyond our living rooms.
I've got a question for you guys. Which do you think came first? Kid Cuisine or Kid Cuisine? Kid Cuisine is a line of frozen TV dinners that were introduced in the year 1990. The name is meant to imply that it's a cuisine for kids, not that it's a cuisine made out of kids. A common misconception. Chicken nuggets, pizza, mac and cheese. Kid Cuisine really did know what kids wanted to stuff down their tiny, disgusting face holes. Kid Cuisine, however, is the name of the Kid Cuisine mascot. He's a penguin referred to as KC, but that literally stands for Kid Cuisine. So did Kid Cuisine create a line of frozen foods named after himself, or did his parents name him after already existing TV dinners? Well, it seems like the food came first, because the original mascot was actually a penguin named BJ, which stands for, well, you know.
BJ the chef!
Mighty small meal, partner.
Get along, doggy!
Rustle up, man.
No!
Kid Cuisine Mega Meals.
Today we're doing something a little bit different.
Kid Cuisine Mega Deals. Mega Deals. Do I want to eat your mom? Yeah, I want to eat your mom.
just got back from a trip, and I wanted to whip up a quick video before I started work on my next game review, so here we are. I'm here in my tiny kitchen, and instead of trying to make you feel nostalgic through games or movies, we're going to be taking a look at some frozen food. I haven't had a Kid Cuisine meal in ages, but frozen food has always kind of been a part of my diet, so I think I have a palate to really do a fair review of these, meals.
Let's keep the fun going with my Kid Cuisine All-Star Chicken Nuggets meal, made with white meat.
For a taste that can't be beat.
Let's do that again.
First up is the All-Star Chicken Nuggets, a chicken nuggets meal with an all-star cast, complete with a chocolate pudding with cookie spoon. Dig into a galaxy of yummy flavors. Looks pretty good. Looks a little sad. I can't really tell the difference between the corn and the mac and cheese. I think, yeah, this is definitely the mac and cheese. This looks like gravy. There's a lot of steps to this. You gotta remove the film, which comes off. Came off okay. Now you have to remove the nuggets. I don't know that I've ever had to do this for a frozen meal. Remove the nuggets and the cookie spoon. Microwave meal on high for 1 minute.
Spetsnaz operators, you're free to engage.
Holy shit, bro, this means good.
Acknowledge waypoint rewards.
Overtime. Capture that flag. We've taken the last 3 rounds. Are watching. Пусть они гордятся вами.
Incoming frag grenade.
The capitalists will remember this defeat.
Mission area is secure. Excellent work, everyone. Grenade.
Bro, I wrecked your mom in the bed while you were gone. Kind of depressing. What the fuck? Yeah. Have you seen the meme where it's like number 6, man eats McDonald's burger and finds condom? They're both on the right. Get fucked. Condom used by girl. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm gonna send you a video clip of this best play that I got. Yeah. It's fucking awesome. No, it's like when you're going over to your girl's house when her parents are gone, but you find a condom in a drawer. But you find a used condom.
Take comfort, comrade. We'll beat them next time. Enemy destroyed.
Dude, I'm in a game right now.
Spetsnaz operators, you're free to engage.
Okay, condo.
I'm gonna finish this guy. Damn it, bro. This man just had to finish him.
Prepare to redeploy.
Shit, my girlfriend's calling me.
Make the Soviet Union proud.
Indicating waypoint.
Fight for victory.
Hey dude, have you ever said something to a girl?
Yeah, I've talking to girls.
No. Like,
Overtime. Secure the flag.
Bro, this guy's fucking trash. This guy's fucking trash.
Prepare to redeploy.
No, dude.
Yes.
You should say what time.
Eliminate all threats.
Military age failed neutralized.
I should be like, God, you're a fucking idiot. Systemic racism! Got him.
That's 3 rounds on the books.
That's just basically, I say random things when I get really like, woo. How does this man get best play? Nah, bro, she kind of like jokes around about it. She's like,
Operators, you're free to engage.
Okay, boomer. Don't fucking try me, bitch. You fucked up, bitch. Dude, I'm literally spamming this dude's ass with an AK-47. Dude, I'm streaming right now if you want to watch.
You have execute authority.
Get fucking beamed.
Молодцы, разведчики. ГРУ, return to base.
TACOM, request immediate redeployment. Throwing granada.
You have the party's gratitude.
Sup, bro? I got 12-inch cock. Yeah, I'll invite you. I don't... Fuck. I'll just join you. Fuck it, dig it, suck it, bring it back. Fuck it, suck it, shit. Yeah. Okay, should I do Hoyer or Diamati? I don't have the sledge, so I'm gonna go for Diamati. Fuck you. Fuck you too. It's kinda gay.
Power on. Do that.
Oh fuck me harder, daddy.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Dr.
Is Peck gay?
How's life treating you under the red sun? We'll do this. Just have Agent
Is
Max
Dr.
ready for
Peck
evac.
gay? I mean, that's what a gay man would say to cover him up. No, but that's the thing, because the Soviet Union, if they found out that you were gay or bisexual, or any form, if you weren't straight, they would kill you. They would publicly execute you. They would publicly execute you. You said nigga. You have a pass for that shit? With pleasure. Okay, bet. Get wrecked, bitch. Dude, guess what? Nah, suck your dick. Bitch. Your mom gay. Eat. Yeah. Okay, I got tombstone. I'm gonna do the glitch. Don't kill the zombies. Don't kill the zombies. I'm gonna do the glitch. The invincibility. Just stay alive, bitch. Yeah, I'm doing a glitch. No, you don't need to get the power on for it. It's right now. With pleasure. Wait, are you gonna be staying up for the entire night? Okay, kill him. Yeah, good. I'll do it. I'm gonna be staying up for the entire night too. Yep, I did it. Yes, I did. Oh wait, I forgot to teleport. Yeah, I forgot. Why would you big boom? You fucking dumbass. Fucking dog. I know how to do it, bitch. And I buy the soda, now invincibility. Let's go test it out. Yeah, dude, that's how it works. Stop killing him! Oh, fuck! Yeah, I didn't wait a little bit too late because my thing glitched. No! I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Dude! Watch you fail it. Bruh, these are my kills. Back the fuck off, bitch. Dude! Oh wait, I forgot. I thought you were trying to steal my kills. Oh yeah, you wanna know something funny that I did? So my friend was rezzing himself, right? With a tombstone while he was trying to do the glitch, right? Because he decided that he didn't want to do it anymore. So what I did, right, was I let a horde right next to his body, right? And I just kept him there. And when he tried to res himself, the horde killed him. Oh no, dude, I'm an evil genius. He literally just, like, got off. And he refuses to voice chat me. Yeah. If I had quick res, you'd so be screwed. Wait, your girlfriend plays Call of Duty? I dare you to bring her on here, and I'll say. Oh yeah, by the way, I think that they patched it. I think that they patched it. They did release an update. Damn it, bro, my controller died! My controller died! Nah. Nah, bro, I need points too. Wait, that doesn't make sense. Should I kill this one? Fine. But I'll kill him with my fist. Oh, fuck. You do it. Now I'm gonna do it. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Did you do it? Bitch, let me die. Let me die. Why? Why? Not how you talk to me. Fuck you too. Do you want to do the Easter egg? You know how to do the main Easter egg, right? Are you good at doing the mimic thing? Are you good at doing the mimic step? You're bad. 'Cause you are. Did it? Yep.
Yes. Yes, good.
Yeah.
Just need the other
Not
two
that
back
bad.
online and we're in business. We're in business.
Now kill him.
when we get Max's back. Not before, Peck.
Buddy, I killed him, by the way. I killed him. Dude, I'll spam you right now with something very annoying. Do you want to find out? Kill them all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're getting spammed for the rest of the match. Fuck you too, and your mom. Five, 4. At the flashing red thing. Dumbass. Finally, I mean, took you long enough. Guess you're gonna get spammed then. And I gotta do without taking damage. Fuck. Got it. Yep. I mean, like, you see my fucking health right now, right? Dumbass. Cause you are. Yeah, anyways. The main story for this. Yeah, no. No, please. Like, no thank you. No nothing. No nut November. You know. Oh shit, bro. RPD. Fuck yeah. Did you feel it? Did you feel it? Bro, it's fucking February. Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, nobody cares.
Now that's the kind of intel I've been hoping for. Let's find the parts and assemble this weapon.
If you are to find
nope.
for Cool Clay's weapon, you will first need something from him. His body must be.
Wait, you have a girlfriend? Why are you telling me that the good, because I was gonna fucking kill you. Nah, bro, I don't think that we are. Right now, my eye's really fucking bugging me, and it's to the point to where, like, I want to claw my eye out. I don't know. I mean, like, why does your eye randomly go like, eh? In a way, yeah. No.
Machina down here. You should use. It will make your weapons strong as Russian fists.
What do you mean? I'm in starting area. Oh shit, where are you? I want it, give me. Oh, that's what rarity. Gold? You're lying. You're lying. Yeah, huh? Nuh-uh. Prove it then. You're too horny. Go to horny jail. No, you're not. Arizona, the horny jail of places. Okay, does this AK-47 use shred still? Fuck yeah. Why are you using that? Yo, hey, go get the eye. Get the fucking eye. Get the eye, Adler. Mason, I'm a fucking onion. Don't give a shit, but they're mine now. Ooh, an intel. I need that. Dude, I need to kill him. I need to kill these. Oh, wait. Fuck, I didn't mean to pick that up. They dropped no loot. Oh, here's the tomahawks. And the G cipher. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm at 50 out of 76. It's right near your tomahawks. But I already picked it up. Or you have picked it up. Come on, bro. I need to get these kills. Got it. The intel. Anyways, what reward are you at? You're at a legendary, aren't you? Shut the fuck up. Dude, look at my points. Look at my points. You're fucking trash at the game. You're out of blue. Shut the fuck up. I did. You're a noob, bro. I got 51 out of 76. I mean, 52 out of 76. Look at this purple. Oh, that's a mimic. Dude, you want to make it to like round 255 or something? Fuck yeah. Am I still streaming? Yeah. I got like 300 viewers right now. Yeah, nobody subscribed to this man. He is a trash person and he sucks his own dick. I'm joking. Go subscribe to whoever this man's channel is. By the way, bro, you just got epically pranked. Yeah, you did. Resume it! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. I'm literally gonna fucking kill you. I'm gonna kill you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill you. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Hey, shit ass, wanna see me kill you? Hey, shit ass, Want to see me kill you? Ooh, also a fire sale. The one over near the weapons lab is mine. Fuck, man, another Diamante. What rarity? Bro, you know what? I'm gonna say with this gun. This gun's actually really good. It's actually more better than the Bullfrog, so I don't know why you switched it out. For the AK-47, you? Yeah, you did. Nope, 47U is better in this one. Did you really forget where the data center is? You're such a fucking noob. There is no different route, dumbass. Yeah, well there is, but this route is way shorter. Yeah, I need kills too, dumbass. I got here first. I got here first. Got it. Nobody gives a shit that you're clutching because I already got legendary. Yeah, dude, all out fun being level 133. Dude, you just got legendary. What did I get? A fucking Magnum? Really? This game's high on weed. Oh, it's a dual Magnum! That'll take. And it's one shot. Yeah. Well, if it's tier 1. Anyways, you want that? Oh, you're trash. Anyways, I'm gonna go pack a bunch of these babies. Oh, a fire sale. Damn, bro, a Hoyer. I mean, I can't stay up tomorrow, but I mean, I'll have to go somewhere tomorrow. I'll have to meet up with a friend, yeah. At least the reload on these things are really good. I'm gonna get this, and then I'm gonna get this. Use this. Oh, avoid taking damage? Yeah, bro, I already filled that one. Yeah, bro, you did that right when I was in a horde. Damn, bro. Oh, another fire sale. Look at that shit. Oh. You're already out of legendary. Yeah, bro, that happens the most to us.